こんにちは。リズです。よろしくお願いします。ロストインランダムの7回目です。三つ子の持っているものを護衛に見せたら王様が殺害された状況を思い出せるかもしれないということだったので、三つ子の持ち物を探しに行きます。三つ子に会いに行けばよいのかな。
Seeing the ease at which Dicey affected the world, even was surprised to find herself feeling a little bit frightened of him. How could someone so small and innocent contain so much untamed power? And now, even suddenly felt like she had the world on her shoulders. Could she solve the mystery of the king's murder?
It's the Count! Ladies and gentlemen, the Count has won the role!
広報担当って誰なんでしょうか。戦争しているのに広報担当がいるのはなんか異様な感じがします。そういえば、ダイシーを振っても巨大ロボットのジャッジが反応してしまうんですね。他にも、ダイスがこの街にあったら大変なことになりそう。ここまで来るときにダイスが転がってたのはクイーンに破壊されたのかな。2ターンでダイスのことを知っていた住人は、ダイスを連れているとクイーンに目をつけられるって言って警告していましたし。
Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll. Hey, kid. You want to hear a story?
どんな話をしてくれるの？
Oh, good. You're showing an old soldier kindness, kid. There's a saying in Freetown, bad luck comes in threes. Well, it was right. I was there in the first battle, the first time the triplets fought. Right after the king died, it was savage. The triplets, I didn't hold anything back. It was as fierce and as destructive as the dice maker's own fury. And when it was over, well, that's just it, isn't it? It never ended. We're still fighting those same battles every day. And me, I'm just about out of fight. Life never goes the way you expect, does it? All at the whim of a dice roll.
まだ戦争中ですよ。3タウンの三つ子の話をされているんだよね。また、忘却中の人なのかな。
Everyone's looking for someone here. Me? I'm looking for my brother Henry. Lost him somewhere in the Duke's territory, or running away from the machines. I'm sure he's alive, though. I see him in my dreams, though he doesn't see me. Stay safe out there, kid.
話がいきなり変わった。人探しを頼まれてしまいました。
Deals here? Get your deals here?
Let's trade cards. Sometimes I feel like it's my soul.
Deals here? Get your deals here?
スイカを売ってるの？
War's good for business. Everybody needs something in a war. That means you can jack up your prices like crazy. Oh, why? I mean, jack up the deals on your prices like crazy. Everything must go, kid.
何をトレードしてくれるんだろう。
Oh, sure you do. And if you don't, you will eventually. Everyone comes to trade with me eventually. That's the beauty of war, kid. Everybody needs something, and I've got something for everyone.
結局、何だったんだろう。
Only when it comes to deals, kid. Check them out.
これだけなのかな？何のトレードなのかもわからなかった。正面は通行止めですね。この街は通行止めが多くてなかなか進めないです。通るにはどうすればよいんだろう。ぬいぐるみだ。カウントのものみたいですね。 他の人のものもこの辺にあるのかな？なさそうですね。バトルだった。狭い場所のバトルなので、ほとんどカットします。飛んでいる敵は近接攻撃が届かないんですよね。弓矢の本数が限られているから面倒です。遠距離攻撃する敵の次くらいに嫌いな敵です。やっと全部倒せました。他の2人のどっちかの領土に行けるかな？ソード橋に戻ってきました。カウントが持っていたぬいぐるみを見つけたので、カウントの領土に行ってみようかな。
Someone has entered your castle, Your Grace.
I swear, it must be my bloody sister, the Baroness, or my fancy-pants brother who thinks he's so much better than me, sending their assassins to smother me in my sleep. But this count is awake and ready for you! You hear that, assassins?
Now there's the face of a girl who wants to trade cards. And I got good news for you.
The Count? I love that guy.
Count の話が聞けるのかな？
He's great. There's definitely no downsides to the man. Everything he does is so grounded and normal. It's super normal to go even crazier because your imaginary friend Shmoo is missing.
お友達のことを聞いてみましょう。
It's the Count's friend that has recently gone missing, but any political leader would completely lose their mind about that. It's normal. He's normal. I'm normal. We're normal. Okay, I gotta go. If we talk too long, someone might think we're conspiring against him, which again, it's great. Can't wait until the queen rolls her dice and it's our time to fight and maybe die for him again. It's so great and normal.
あれ？走る時のボタンはどれだっけ？ああ、思い出した。小走りしていると画面が少しブレるから言うんですよね。スイッチを踏むと柵が引っ込むんですね。少しずつ敵をおびき寄せたいな。まずいですね。クリスタルが集められない。
The end? No, far from it.
回復するカードが出なかった。デッキを見直した方が良いかな。でも、回復カードは2枚セットしているんですよね。立ち回りを慎重にすればなんとかなるかな。まだ敵が出現してくるかもしれないから回復して攻撃カードにした方が良いかな。お、終わりました。
You're here to kill me, aren't you?
暗殺者がいると思っているんだったっけ？
And then die by your traitorous hand?
疑心暗鬼になってますね。
Bah!
Have you ever marched out into a battle, little girl?
街の中をあっちこっち移動してたから、大丈夫です。
I don't know. Assassin school? Unlike you, mysterious interloper, I have been in battle. Every day. In my mind. You're being rude. Oh, you're being rude so that I'll think no assassin would draw attention to themselves with such rudeness and then kill me.
行動力があるけど、子供なのに。
Kids can be assassins. I've heard of it in stories that may or may not have been based on truth.
どうしましょう。話が進まないよ。
End it? How can you end it when the Colossus has already moved more than once today? This war is only heating up. What's wrong? Everything! My bodyguard is dead, the war goes poorly, and then well, and then poorly again. And on top of that, Count Shmoo has been kidnapped.
シュムーって誰だろう。
The third of his name, yes. He was stolen from me by the vicious Baroness, my meanie of a sister. Shmoo is like a son to me, and I haven't been able to sleep since he was taken. Do this for me, and I shall give you something. How do you like that? Nishka, the only one I could trust besides my father. She disappeared when he was killed, but you're in no shape to replace her, child.
ニーシカの記憶を思い出させるアイテムをもらわないといけないんだった。
She was the whole family's bodyguard. She was great. Or so I thought until she let one of us, not me, kill my father. Of course. Obviously I would keep track of that. Someone took it. A little bird whispered that it's locked up in the head of the broken colossus that used to be my father's. It should be collecting ashes somewhere in the battlefield. Why? Was someone going to use it to assassinate me?
話が堂々巡りになってる気がします。
Good.
カウントをここから連れ出せるの？
Even if she's alive, that leaves my lands undefended and myself open to assassination. Ha! It'll never happen.
やっぱり一緒には来てくれないんですね。
War bores me. It's just, oh no, this person died. Oh no, this other person died. Bah! Tell me when I've died and then I'm interested. In avoiding it, obviously. So that's the deal. Find my plushie, and I'll give you...
ぬいぐるみを持ってきたら、ニーシカの記憶を取り戻すアイテムをちょうだい。
Well, I don't know what I've got like that. Oh, but I do have a finger taken from the scene of the crime of my father's murder. 'Tis yours if you recover Shmoo for me. Deal?
わかった。
The Count was an odd duck, and a paranoid duck too, come to think of it. But Even was now one step closer to triggering Nishka's memories, and possibly, just possibly, ending this war in freedom.
持ってきたよ。
Oh, Shmoo! You're back! You lovable little scamp! I should scold you. You had me worried to death! Oh, but I can't stay mad at that face. By the card makers, Count Shmoo the Third! You're back home with Daddy! You've done good here today, noble child. You've returned my Shmoo to me. Which is just about the exact opposite of assassinating me. I'm forever in your debt. And now let me give you this finger. It's yours. I hope that, with it, you can uncover the truth of my father's murder.
王様が殺害された近くに落ちてたから、犯人の指ですよね。
One of my servants found it there. It's been long since replaced by a battlefield, but go on, take it. Carry it with pride.
行ける場所を探索してみたけど、通れる場所が見つからなかったので戻ってきました。カウントの小指って犯人がカウントみたいなセリフになってる。
It reminds me of something. It was the fight with the king, and he, and I, and we. I'm afraid it's gone. But it's become clearer. Bring me more. I need more to remember.
話しかけたらどこか通れるようになるわけじゃないの
What were we
か。
talking about again? Do I need objects?
見つかっていない道があるかもしれないので、見つかるまでカットします。カウントの領土まで戻ってきました。進行を示すびっくりマークが見つかりました。ニーシカがいる広場まで戻るときには気がつかなかった。
Friends, citizens, country compatriots, let yourself eat cake, for now arrives the winner of the role, the Duke.
封鎖されていた道が通れるようになりました。揺れますね。大砲の弾が飛んでるとかかな。それともロボットが暴れているのかな。巻き込まれそうで嫌ですね。鍵を探してこないといけませんね。1話の冒頭で戦っていたこの肖像画かな。実はクイーンなんじゃないかと思っているんですよね。ゲームのストーリーが童話みたいな感じで作られているから、クイーンの正体が判明するかわからないな。
Poor Even. You still don't know how to say what you want.
ここにいた女の子のサブクエストは人探しだったのでカットしちゃいます。次はデュークに会いに行こうと思っているので、デュークの領土に向かいます。ここら辺は危ないですね。しかも暗いです。
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
But sire, it's burnt to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have Chef serve it to me at dinner, and if he refuses, kill him. And then yourself.
Yes, sir.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show. And the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
You may approach.
巨大ロボットに姿が似ていますね。
No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
礼儀知らずと怒られてしまいました。挨拶を教えてもらわないといけませんね。その前にダイスを振っておきましょう。
men, hut, recruits, for the Baroness has won the role. All hail her rule and her rules.
Well, I never. Look at you. You're the spitting image of an unskilled laborer. Perhaps a chimney sweep?
デュークから挨拶の仕方を学んでくるように言われました。
Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Freedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's a simple matter of respect.
疑心暗鬼で戦争をしでかす人に敬意を示すのは難しいですね。
You're very welcome, little lady.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, child. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags. Who are you? And what brings you here?
礼儀を教えてください。
Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this.
お辞儀をしている姿なのかな？
Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss?
服がボロボロって話しかけられました。
I'm afraid I wouldn't know about that. Pity. Well, good luck.
あと一人。
Hello, darling. You're a long way from home, aren't you?
こんにちは。
No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, begging your forgiveness, sir or madam.
わかりました。
There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
You may approach.
挨拶をします。
Yes.
ケーキを要求する選択肢があるのが面白いですね。
So.
あれ？デュークって正当な支配者でしたっけ？
Oh.
まあ、いいか。敬意を持って自己紹介します。すごく説明的な口調のような気がしますけど。
Well, now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Eve. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of freedom today?
ニーシカのことを聞いてみましょう。
Our old bodyguard. Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose.
え、王様の殺害現場の目撃者だったはずなんだけど。
Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. But no, I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them.
それなら戦争をやめましょう。
No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again... All right, I, in my infinite wisdom and appetites, have decided to do you a favor. I will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first.
頭の揺れを抑えたい。
Me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor. I am there with my father, his favorite child. However, part of the painting is missing. When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgia. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded.
もう少し話を聞いたら、まだ聞いたことがない話が聞けるのか
What
な
other way is there to live? What? As a commoner? We've already got plenty of them, I'm afraid. But there's only one me. I owe it to my people to be the most me I can be. Pass me some sweets, will you? What is there to say? The dreadful thing drags on, my insolent siblings refusing to give any quarter. But they'll come to their senses at some point and surrender. But until then, sweets do make the time pass more pleasantly. Don't you agree? Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him.
ニーシカはその時いなかったんでしょうね。
Oh, you know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes. Metaphorically speaking. I think one of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now. Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him.
凶器を見たなら持ってないのかな。
Such impertinence! No, you can't have it. One of my lovely spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now.
王様のロボットはどこにあるんだろう。
In the nostalgium, on the Count's land. I'm sure that wicked brother of mine keeps it there, and it will prove that I was always Father's favorite.
どこから出てきたかわからないけど、鍵が出てきました。今回はここまでにします。面白かったら続きも見てくださると嬉しいです。ご視聴ありがとうございました。投稿の励みになりますので、チャンネル登録、高評価をお願いします。コメントも書いてくださると嬉しいです。ツイッターもやっています。